It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Richardson going right to the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Richardson looking to throw. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
Here we go, set. Alert, alert.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Again, it's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Get it. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. That he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Come on. 79 Broncos.
Here's Richardson to throw. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Richardson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 27.
73, 73.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34. Hurts. Forced out to his left. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the 1st down. He'll look to throw. Tries to force it to Megatron and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete?
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
Throwing is Hurts. Dancing to his left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Great, set. Crowd left, Yeti.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 81 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Richardson looking to throw this. Being chased out left. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and a yard.
Let's go.
Now it's Richardson. Buying time to his left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Now Richardson. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Johnson jostles free. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.